morning, it's Friday, October 3rd. Thank you so much for joining us on this edition of Wex Wake Up. I'm Natasha Sweet. President Donald Trump declared in a memo to Congress that the United States is in a non-international armed conflict with drug cartels, labeling them as terrorist organizations.
So we hit a number of boats, you probably saw that, and since we did that, we have absolutely no drugs coming into our country via water because it was lethal. And now we'll look at cartels. We're going to look very seriously at cartels coming by land.
The memo provides the legal rationale for Trump's authorization of deadly military airstrikes in the Caribbean against suspected drug smuggling boats from Venezuela. It cites the president's constitutional authority as commander-in-chief to protect U.S. interests and national security. In August, the Pentagon deployed thousands of troops and naval warships off Latin America's coast to combat cartel influence. Immigration and Customs Enforcement has emptied Guantanamo Bay of immigrants by transferring the last 18 detainees to the United States on a charter flight. The move clears the detention site at the U.S. naval base in Cuba of all illegal immigrants awaiting deportation. Trump had expanded the facility's use in January to house up to 30,000 migrants, though it never exceeded a capacity of 2,500. Originally famous for holding suspected terrorists since the Bush era, Guantanamo had previously detained Haitian asylum seekers in the 1990s. Russia is warning of inappropriate response as President Donald Trump considers allowing Ukraine to use Tomahawk missiles for strikes deep into Russian territory, potentially escalating the war.
Can Tomahawks harm us? They can. We'll shoot them down and improve our air defense systems. Will this damage our relations, which have begun to show some light at the end of the tunnel? Of course it will. But how could it be otherwise?
The shift comes after failed diplomacy between Trump and Putin. The U.S. is now sharing intelligence on Russian energy sites as potential targets. Zelensky urged Trump for the long-range missiles during a UN sidelines meeting. Trump responded that his team would work on it. Putin has long warned that such moves would mean direct NATO involvement, treating it as an act of war. European leaders, including Poland's Donald Tusk, are escalating rhetoric, declaring the conflict a new type of war that threatens the continent. Zelensky is set to address EU summit leaders. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this Friday morning. For more stories, be sure to head on over to our website and give us a follow on social media so you can stay in the know on all that's trending in politics. Have a wonderful weekend.